I'm yo, Jessica Flores, Jessica and friends up in here, and I do have some friends. I am so excited to have these two ladies up in the studio because they are LA. They are pushing the culture, man. They're doing some amazing things online. What's up, Alondra? What's up, Elsy?
Hi.
What's up, ladies? You guys came in here looking super fly. So, para toda la gente en Los Ángeles que no las conocen, they are influencers. They have like, over 1 million followers each. But apart from that, I mean, you guys are people that people in Los Angeles relate to in such a big way. But I want to get to know you before you guys popped off. So when you guys were like back in high school, early high school, like, okay, Alondra, who were you? Who were you hanging out with? Like, tell me who that Alondra was.
A lot of people tend to think that I was like the popular girl, but I was like the super shy, awkward girl.
Really?
I had very little friends. But I was like super into makeup back then too, and like I still am now.
Okay, so ¿sabías que querías hacer like maquillaje and like all that
like,
stuff?
Since middle school. I wanted to do something like makeup related.
And you also looked up to YouTubers and all that stuff?
Yeah. Since I was in middle school, I wanted to do YouTube, but I never like had the guts to do it because I was like so shy.
Okay.
But
and then you were like, you know what? We're going to do this.
Yeah.
We're going to jump into this. How about you, Elsie? Who were you like back in high school before all this craziness?
I think I was like, I want to say like a typical like South Central girl. Like I would party a lot. I would go out a lot. I would be on social media. Like, it was,
you weren't on social media?
No, not really. Like back in high school, I wasn't.
Okay. Yeah. And when was the moment you thought to yourself, you know what, this is what I want to do and I'm going to go full force? Because you know what, to be popping on Instagram or on anything, like, to get that many people following your movement, I mean, you have to be dedicated. Right, so when was the moment where you're like, okay, I'm going to like dedicate myself to this?
I was like 17. It was like right off high school. So yeah, right after high school, I was like 17, 18. And then it started with clothing, with fashion. So
okay.
That's when it kicked off.
Was there like a particular person on Instagram that you're like, oh, I want to be like her?
No, it was more like brands.
Okay,
like
brands. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so my last question for you guys is what's something that's misunderstood about you guys? Like as influencers that maybe people don't get right all the time or they assume about you. Like as people that have so many eyes on you guys, like what do you think is something you want to just be like, you know what, actually I'm like this or whatever?
16.
I know that's a tough question because you know what, I feel like you guys are so authentic anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right? I genuinely feel that way. So I was like, I wonder if there's anything that they feel like they're not. Maybe there's something that they're like, dang, I wish people thought that it was more like this or you know what I'm saying?
I feel like we get a lot of comments of a lot of people saying that the first thoughts is us being snobby.
Yeah.
And then like once you get to watch us or anything, they love
like,
us. They're
yeah,
like,
we
you're
love
so
you.
funny and so humble.
Oh, just by your pictures that you guys would be snobby. And then they see your videos and they're like, they're actually like so nerdy and so cute.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I have a game for you guys.
Ooh.
So, you know, we play reggaeton up in the station. So we're going to play Casado, Sancho, or Ghosted. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 reggaetoneros. And you have to choose whether you're going to marry one, whether you're going to make one your Sancho, or whether you're going to ghost one. Are you guys ready? Okay.
Yes.
The first one is J Balvin, Maluma, Bad Bunny. I mean, they're the biggest ones. So which one are you ghosting? Which one are you making your Sancho, your side piece? And which one are you going to marry? Balvin, Bad Bunny, Maluma.
That's hard.
Okay, Alondra, you go first.
Sancho would be Bad Bunny, Mary Maluma, and Ghost.
You would ghost J Balvin?
Wow! She
was like,
I already know.
Say less, girl. What about you, Elsie?
I think Casado, Bad Bunny for sure.
Ooh.
Sancho, Maluma, and then Ghost, J Balvin.
I'll take him.
J Balvin. Oh my gosh, man. It's kind of perfect with these ladies. J Balvin. What's up, Alondra? What's up, Elsie? We got some of the coolest influencers up in here right now. We're about to play some crazy Would You Rathers. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I don't know if y'all are ready though. Like, I think all right, you guys. These are weird. These came from like an app, so I did not come up with these. All right, Alondra, would you rather be a toilet or be toilet paper?
Oh?
Be a toilet.
Me too, me too. All right, Elsie, would you rather be in jail for 10 years or be in a coma for 20?
Ooh.
Be in
Take
jail
the
for
jail
10
time,
years
sis.
or be in a coma for 20.
I think come in 20 because I won't feel it when I wake up.
Yeah, you'll
Oh, okay.
You're like this now.
40.
Like on the bright
But
side.
I'm still cute, right? All right. Okay, Alondra, would you rather have a super, super, super long nose or huge ears, like
I
flapping
know.
ears? I mean, like huge.
I think huge ears. I could hide it with my hair.
Yay! With all that, yes. Put in some extensions, a wig.
No pasa nada.
Exactly. All right, Elsie, would you rather not be able to see anything or not be able to hear anything?
I think not be able to hear anything.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, because there's, the eyes, you see everything. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. All right, Alondra, would you rather be able to not shower for a year or not brush your teeth for a year?
Wow.
That's hard.
Teeth or
I
shower?
would brush my teeth.
Dry shampoo,
Nah,
sis.
I think teeth.
You think teeth?
Yeah, I could chew gum all year long.
Ah! But she's like, I need to shower.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Elsie, would you rather be invisible or fly?
Ooh, I would rather be invisible.
Ooh.
Right.
Ghosting them?
I like
Wow.
that. All right, baby. Would you rather see the future or relive the past?
Ooh. That's...
See the future.
Yeah, you'd rather see the
Yeah.
future?
Yeah.
You want to see what's in store for
Yes.
Alondra 2025?
Hey.
Okay, cool. All right, Elsie, you got the last one. Would you rather snitch and let a best friend go to jail or lie and go to jail for a best friend? Ay, Alondra's looking at you! Alondra's looking at you like, hey, kill me?
Let me
You
know.
don't get the sense for
She's
it.
like, I love you, but you're going to jail.
What would
I'm
you
allowed
prefer?
to go to jail.
Bye, Felicia.
Which one would you
Go
choose?
to jail.
You go to jail or your best friend?
Don't
How many
lie.
years you got?
Okay, let's pretend son 10 años.
Oh, damn.
10.
Can we split them half and half?
Ah, okay, that's a good enough. She's a real one, man. We got
That could
more
be
with
the together.
Alondra and Elsie here. See what's up, baby? Okay, we're gonna do very quickly a speed round.
Ooh.
I'm gonna ask you 10 questions, 5 each,
Okay.
and the first thing that comes to mind, like very quickly, you gotta answer the question.
Okay.
All right, here's the first one. Okay, Alondra, favorite moment you've had in your whole life?
Me starting my lash brand.
Oh.
Launching your lash brand.
Yes!
Your lash brand. Plug it, baby. What's it called?
Oh, the lash bar LA.
The Lash Bar LA.
Yes!
Like one of muchachonas that love having their lashes on point. Make sure you guys check it out. Okay, Elsie,
Yes.
what would you tell your 9-year-old self?
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
James is hard.
Everybody else?
Oh, to never give up.
Oh.
Never give
Oh,
up. Okay,
that's
I
cute.
like that.
She's
All right,
like,
Alondra, who would you choose to be your reggaeton Valentine?
Oh.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Ah, bad buddy, baby. Okay, Elsie,
Malo.
if you could go back in time and fix something, what would you fix?
Ooh.
She's like, damn. For
It's true, it's true.
I would probably fix
She's like, my credit.
maybe my patience. I wish I had more patience.
Okay, I like that.
That's
Okay,
a
you
good
work on
one.
yourself.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. Okay, Alo, in your opinion, do girls prefer something more romantic on Valentine's Day or more materialistic?
I think it depends on the girl. Personally, I think.
Don't let. Okay, so you don't want a purse. You want like them to show up and do something personal.
Yes.
That means something more,
Even,
right?
like planning a little trip, you know. Like,
Aw,
Okay.
cute.
Okay, Elsie, we'll give you an easy one. Would you ever make the first move on a guy, or would you prefer to wait until he makes the first move?
I would make the first move.
Yeah. She's like, I'll make a first move. I'm good with that. Okay,
Like I said,
Alo,
I
in
want
your
it.
opinion, do you think a guy can really change? Or do you think it's just temporary?
Ooh. Ooh.
by experience, I think they don't change.
They don't change, right?
No. They
For
change-
a little bit,
they
for a
change
little
for
bit.
a little bit to satisfy you and
Mhm.
like make you happy, but then
Por
they go
un
to
mes.
like their
Who they
own-
are.
Yeah.
Girl, you're speaking to the choir.
Come on.
We've all been there. Okay, Elsie, what advice do you give out there to men who are friend zoned right now?
Oh. Stay there.
I'm looking at her like, oh, wow, that are friend zoned.
Well, if you really likes the person to keep on trying, but if not, if it's been like months and months, you gotta give it up.
Yeah, and maybe she'll come back because sometimes when the guy finally moves on, the girl will come.
Yeah.
All right. Aloe, what advice do you give to anyone who's in a toxic relationship? And as a woman, I can relate to, even a lot of the stuff that you put out online. We've all been there. What advice do you give to the women that are currently going through it and it's like the hardest thing to go out of? I relate. Anybody in this group can relate.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard when you don't have friends because you need someone to lean on when you're trying to leave a toxic relationship. But I feel like if you're on your own, just like leave and never look back because honestly, the person's never gonna change. If it's been years and they've been the same for years, like toxic, they're not gonna change.
They're not going to change.
Yeah, you need to like stop wasting your time and just leave.
Oh my gosh. Okay, last question. Elsie, what's the biggest lesson you learned in 2019?
Ooh,
Ooh, you're getting the
I
good
think
ones.
trusting the wrong people.
Trusting the wrong people.
Say it louder!
Los Angeles, a veces we do trust the wrong people and it's really, really tough. And, confías en alguien, you think that they have your back, you think that they want to see you win, but maybe that's not always the case. So now are you a lot more selective with who you allow into your circle and your energy?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm about to ask you guys some very personal questions. And if you don't want to answer the questions, girl, you have to eat a sour candy. We're going to start with Elsie. Elsie, what's the creepiest DM you've ever gotten?
Oh.
Elsie. What's the
I
creepiest
think the
DM?
creepiest, I would definitely say, when they asked me for like feet pictures.
Oh, okay.
Dinero.
You can make some money off that though, low key, huh?
Let me find out.
You're like, I'm an entrepreneur. All right, Alondra, have you ever clapped back at a hater in the DM?
I have. Yes.
And what did you say?
I try to be nice because I try to kill them with kindness, but sometimes
Me.
Se pasan, huh?
Yo hago lo mismo. Dude, tell me why. Yo hago lo mismo. Like when somebody comes at me and like, oh my god, whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm sending you so much love, but.
I try not to do that, but sometimes they tend
But
to.
sometimes you're just like, you know what, bro? Let me take a seat.
Okay.
So this is for both of you. Have you ever faked being happy while filming a YouTube video while your life isn't like going crazy? If so, like which YouTube video?
Eat a candy. Eat a
Okay.
Take one. Are you gonna take one or you gonna?
I think I for sure faked being happy.
Yeah, you faked being happy while you're, making content and stuff like that.
Yes, definitely.
And do you feel the pressure to be happy while you're making content? You can't always just be like, you know what, I'm feeling sad, but I don't want to bring people down with me.
Yeah, I feel like the pressure's really hard, especially being on social media, because everyone there's a lot of girls that look up to you.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of have to maintain this happy image, this positive image. So sometimes it's super hard.
And they expect you to be like that every single video, right?
Even in person, like when you meet them in person, they expect for you to be like that.
Wow.
Like how you are, like in the videos.
Is that the hardest part about being okay, even like as an influencer, and I'm getting a little bit off topic, but like, is it hard keeping up that persona when you're like out and about and you have to kind of be that person that they see, which it is a part of you, but it's not the whole you.
Right.
Is that tough?
It's really tough because I feel like when people run into us, like we're either like running up and down doing errands and stuff, so obviously we're not like happy
ready to go. Yeah, you're
yeah. So it's definitely hurt.
I had someone caught me crying. They were like, oh my god, Alondra. And I was like crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I turned around, should not.
¿Sabes qué? Déjame decirte
So
que there was once where I got into an Uber and I was super lit. And they DM me the next day and they're like, oh, I took you home. And I'm like, oh my god.
Wow.
I don't even trust me when I say, God.
You're like, you already got your tip?
They're like, well, I hear you on the radio, but like I took you home and you were hella lit and crying in the Uber.
Wow.
So I get it, but there is that pressure. So
Yeah.
I think that's something that a lot of people don't understand about your job is that you do feel that pressure to be who they see in those videos, right? Okay. Aloe, what is a weird habit nobody knows about you online?
Ooh.
I feel like I have no weird habits.
Yeah, you're like, soy bien normal. O sea.
I don't know. Do you think I have any weird habits? They're not weird.
They're just like normal.
Yeah, I don't think I have any.
Okay, take a candy.
She's like,
She's like,
Okay. All right, both of you guys, read your last text message. Alondra, which one's yours? She takes out her candy.
I'm going to delete some messages now.
Last text message. What does it say?
It says, I miss you.
All right, I miss you, Elsie.
I wish.
Mine just says, it says, "Beg, text me when you are heading home. I'm going to the gym."
All right, Alo, one last question, mommy. Are you dating Benny?
You guys are me putting me on the spot. I am not.
I thought she was gonna eat a cat.
But I might.
She does the same thing in her YouTube video. Okay, so for my last question for you ladies before you guys head home, I want to know, como Latinas, you guys have a massive platform. You guys talk to millions of people every single day. I want to know what's something happening in society or what's something happening that you feel like you need people to pay more attention to. You think you feel very passionate about it. It's your message. This is what you want your legacy to be. I'm going to start with Elsie. What's up, baby?
I'm gonna have to say probably like for sure immigration, because there's so many videos like online when kids are taken away by their parents, and it's like so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So definitely like students who like any kids that were born out here, I think to work their hardest to get their parents' papers.
Yeah.
I think that's like extremely important.
It's
very,
hard,
very important.
yeah, and it's difficult and it's super heartbreaking, and that's an issue that, you know, a lot of Angelinos are dealing with right now. So that's beautiful that you feel passionate about that when you look at those videos as well, because I think a lot of us feel like that, right? Oh, okay. What about you, Alondra?
I think the same thing, immigration as well. And also, I feel like as a Latina, you have to be like really hardworking, like never give up, because I feel like anyone can make it. It doesn't matter like what like race you are, and I don't know. I just feel like proud of us for like
Queen.
to have a friend in my life that's so like that pushes me to do things, because as a Latina, I feel like we have like very, I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like people look down on us a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying
No,
to
for
say.
sure. They want to box us into being one type of person. Pero realmente, like, although people relate to you guys, I feel like you guys are entrepreneurs. You guys are making money. You guys are building your businesses without people even knowing. It's because again, you put out amazing content that people are like, oh my gosh, I relate to them. But at the same time, you guys have all these hustles that's so admirable, you know. So do you feel like at the same time, Latinos, we need to be putting ourselves out there and to be building our businesses, our empires, like the same way you guys are doing? You feel like that's really important?
We need more Latinos to open up their businesses. I feel like as Latinos, we should support other like Latino businesses.
Yes.
Supporting local businesses. Man, I've had such an amazing time. Alondra, Elsie, thank you so much for coming. Jessica. And friends, we have some Aventura tickets right now. We're going to be giving those away in about 10 minutes here.
Yay!
Número 1 for reggaeton y más.